shit, music. Yes. And I forgot to play the music. Music. All right, now let me know if me. No shit.
Last I left behind.
Well, we're doing okay. It's still broadcasting.
Looking for answers, but I'm blinded by the light. I'm lost in the music, can I stay here for the night? I promise I'll be gone in the morning, out of sight and out of mind. Standing still. It's like you're stuck in a nightmare, but you keep doing it for the thrill. Well, this is reality, you only live it once, so wake up from your dream. But just for tonight, let the lines get blurred, let your thoughts be free, let your thoughts be free.
Know if that's what he intended. What the?
I think, are we
Okay,
live?
and we're
I think
live.
right now.
Hi
Welcome
there,
to
welcome everyone.
A God Rebuilt on a Drunker Hippo Twitch channel. Your host, a Drunker Hippo, is not here tonight. Guest host is The Lurch. So welcome everyone, and I now hand it over to our inglorious bastard of a GM, Victor.
Thank you, I think. Yes, the Drunker Hippo is unfortunately not attending due to some family commitments, so we are absconding with his channel for the evening, even without him. Really briefly, when last we left Crisis, the player characters, they were ingloriously delivered to the to a desert somewhere, and they could see a group that they seem to feel might be their enemies, the Blessing, on the horizon, walking away. A quick notation of, hi, Drunker Hippo. I can't chat, so someone else say hi from me. Indris is being played by Scott, per usual. Is Mac here yet?
No.
Scott, would you do me a favor and take some notes until Mac comes and play Mac for the first couple minutes until he does? He is supposed to be doing the log as well. Are you okay with that, Scott?
Yep, I'm fine.
Thank you. Since the Drunker Hippo is not here, No Name is being played by Dave. Wave hi, Dave. I am your inglorious GM. Andrew, aka Lurch, is playing Ursus.
Howdy.
And Brian, even though he is sick, is playing Xerxes, and the other person who is sick is Grignac. So there we go.
You got two hands because I have two characters.
There you go. And with that, it's about, even though you cannot tell since there's no air warlock or anything, just for kicks and giggles, it's around 9 a.m. It is already getting hot and dry, and
I love it.
just as basically at the same time as the pigeon onslaught arrived, something else happens. Both Indorus and Xerxes. This applies to both of you, but your Triarcanum symbol suddenly, for Indorus it starts talking, for Xerxes it starts talking as well. And welcome back, Mac.
Hey, sorry about that.
You're
and
here,
Rob
though.
is here to play Mac. And Rob, you also have the official log. And Indorus and Xerxes, you both hear this solely in your heads. No one else hear these things. And if someone could
I'm taking care of
copy
that right
that
now
and
for
throw
you.
it into Twitch, I'd appreciate that.
All right, there it is for the people on Twitch.
But and for those of you following along at home, it is the adventure log summons.
Oh, shit.
In fact, Brian, why don't you go ahead and read it?
Oh, okay. Obviously, it's read only in everyone's head, but a small patch with a Triarcanum sigil that both Indorus and Xerxes wear glow brightly. A voice calls out, and both recognize the voice of Westbon Mardine, master of the Granted magics, priests, warlocks, that kind of thing. You are required to attend the nomination and voting of the new Master Weaver on the spring equinox. Master Khaled was taken from this plane in the Battle of Abramstown. Nominations will be taken at sunrise of the equinox, and voting will commence at sunset. Any member not checked in will lose the vote. Not checked in by the vote will lose their membership. You may please take a moment and honor the great Khaled, the only Weaver Master of the Guild has ever known in its 200 years. Ender's sigil then ceases to glow, and Xerxes' sigil burns off in a bright blaze, yet damage is done to none of the material it is on.
Thank you. And with that, in
I
the
assume
distance,
we passed that and they're no longer members.
No, we have not passed that. It is
Okay.
next month.
Gotcha. Cool.
And with as you guys are reading that, rather than the moment of silence in the distance, you hear a yes.
That sounds like Mala, doesn't it?
Give me a perception roll.
Yay for douchebag Mala.
Psh, I can't tell you. Unless I've
You
heard
have
him
no
enough.
idea if that's Mala or not.
I'm going to believe it's Mala because he's the only Weaver that would have been present. Even if it is someone else, I'm going to believe it's Mala.
Got it.
They're that way.
So, what are you guys doing?
I look at where Xerxes' sigil was and say, hey, your sigil burned off completely.
It's bright. Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone completely.
So it completely flared and died?
Yep.
Awkward. I don't even know what to make of that because Gantrim's not something I've studied very much. However, if we don't kill Mala today, he gets to apply for the position of lead weaver.
Let's go.
So, who's in the mood for murder? They are bad people, though, just so we're clear.
Do we have anything on him?
What, Mala? Aside from the fact he's a douchebag?
Other than the fact that he's a douchebag, do we actually have anything legitimate that we could use to hang him.
He stole the lung. He was a part of the group that did it, so is Joe.
True.
So he's a thief, but that doesn't necessarily preclude him from being a leader.
So
Well,
we
if he
can
attacks us, we have the right to stop him from attacking us.
Great. I'm going to go pick a fight.
I'll just lurk nearby. No, for me, self-defense is fine.
But is it ethically right for us to start a fight and then kill him, intending to kill him from starting a fight?
No, it's not fine. But I have a feeling that when we get close enough, they'll start it.
Well, guys, just a reminder, they were fighting you down in Wolfenbrück.
Oh, yeah, it's true. They were trying to kill us in Wolfenbrück.
Yeah.
So that fight technically isn't over.
I was
It may
just
have-
channeling Rooster doing the devil's advocate. I wasn't necessarily saying let's not do it.
No, that's fine. I'm open to all kinds of suggestions. I like people feeling that they're on board. Can I hit something now?
No Name says vengeance is fine. Let's just get it over with.
So, someone in the group still has advanced math, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, wonderful. You estimate that they're about a mile away.
We got a mile to catch up to them.
Okay.
However,
The longer we stick around here-
they seem to have stopped on a hill of a dune, not a hill. They seem to have stopped on a dune and are, I don't know, just they seem to be, well, waiting for you.
They went for the high ground. That's clever of them.
So
I
he
told-
asked for math probably so that you can tell how far away they are.
Is Rooster still here?
No, Mac
No,
has
Mac
replaced
is
Rooster.
here.
I look down. Holy shit! Where did you come from?
Hey guys. Hey.
You're supposed to be dead.
Very dead.
But
Not that I'm saying.
Where's
Welcome
the
back.
battery?
but the log that I wrote, the letter that I wrote to Malkin, that was put into the book. I know because I instantly remember reading it in the book when I was teleported here. Yay, God magic. So did you guys not read my letter?
Hashtag yay God magic.
I know, right?
We have been a little busy the last few months.
I thought it was your death letter that you never made it to Jensloth.
No, I was writing that from Yinthloth. I didn't have a magic pigeon to send off
Sorry.
any time
I really
before I
thought-
got to my temple.
I thought you died somewhere between running away from the mountain and getting to Mishala.
Well, yeah, and my letter even said that I assumed you guys had died. I'm really glad that you guys didn't die, by the way.
I'm ecstatic you didn't die. Where's Hannah? Oh, shit, I know that look. Never mind.
So Mac hides his face and sighs and says, she is no longer fighting the fight on the mortal plane.
So I'm assuming that Rooster was sent back to wherever they got him from.
I'm assuming. I never met Rooster in person.
Well, I'll have to track him down later because I have to finish his training, and B, he's got some sweet spells.
Well, from what I remember of his logs and the things he was saying, he's probably going to be following us. So, just leave a message with someone with an inn that we pass or something. I don't know. You'll find
That's
a way.
a good idea. I know
Or
this
a
person
magic
is sent
pigeon.
back. I could drop a couple. They would last a while. I mean, the Gods of Darkness will read them, but I don't really care about that.
Yeah. Screw the gods of darkness. I just weathered the frickin' Yin Sloth jungle naked.
I like his attitude. He looks up at the sky. Fuck you, Set.
Yes, I love the 100%. Who just failed a really bad roll? Interest, what were you trying to do?
I was testing a macro.
Oh,
Well, it's a good time to fail when you're only testing.
yeah.
I didn't realise it came up in the screen.
Yep.
Good double aught. Double aught, that's 1,000. Sorry. Good.
Hashtag test fail.
No, that's
Okay, so
100.
the question
Yeah.
is, do we want to get there or do we want to get there fast?
I'd like to get
Does
there.
anyone know their range versus our range? Because if we can pick them off, that would be great.
I can get him at 600 feet.
I can get him at almost 1,000 yards or 1,000 feet.
What the hell are you going to do?
I can
Piss
shoot.
on them.
Besides that,
Wait a minute. He just starts scratching his chest. Were you talking about your bow?
yeah,
And he's scratching the spot where you hit him last time.
sorry about that. Just stand directly in front of me. You'll be fine.
Okay.
Sorry, quick out of character. All of the stuff that's on my sheet, is that still on me? Because I was under the impression I didn't have some of that stuff.
I assume that you don't have any of that left. Actually, we should have talked about that in between games.
Okay, sorry about that. Then I'll go ahead and...
No. I mean, but I hate to have you have nothing. That's not fair either. Why don't you have?
I could arm him up fairly quick for a fight.
Why don't you have held on to Vareth? Blood of Osiris, Eyes of Horus,
And my bow?
I have like only 4 Eyes of Horus, maybe.
Okay, perfect.
Um,
My daggers, Bulge Falchion, and quarterstaff all gone, and then keep my bow. Or I've been able to get another bow.
yeah, you
since-
got another bow that's the same thing. That's fine.
Cool.
And then
And then my full plate, I assume I was able to get some sort of armor.
the same thing. Although if you're wearing it now, I really need to know since you're in the desert.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the desert. And I'm wearing it. And then the 2 medallions that are standard issue.
Fine.
Cool.
I'm just kind of being generous right now, so take advantage.
And then I'm going to assume that Ignis is dead.
Okay.
Not that I want Ignis to die, but I'm just...
Well, wasn't Ignis still on the boat anyways?
Yeah.
Then he's
So-
probably still on the boat.
Then
Oh, okay,
I've
cool.
got it. I'm fine with it still being there.
Cool.
If you could change your name in Roll20,
I
and
did.
then while you're playing around with your character sheet, will you fix the bottom, which the luck points, the ace in the hole, all are
Yeah.
totally messed up?
Yep, I'll figure that out.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, and if you had any luck points as Rooster, they carry over.
And that awesome freaking card?
And that
card?
awesome freaking card. Yeah,
Yes, sir. Okay.
that carries over. So enjoy that.
Big sexy.
Okay. And my fault that did not count on time. So Indris, will you please speak up?
Oh, pardon?
Well, if you're doing what you just put in there, you need to speak up.
Yeah, well, when I go to do it, I will tell you, yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm just testing it, that's all.
Okay, cool.
I like that you included the bonuses with the macro. That's nice.
Okay.
Well, Ursus now strips off what remaining clothing he had on, puts all his rings back on, puts his medallions back on. What the fuck is he doing?
Yeah, for me, it's... Oh yeah, my armor's weightless. It doesn't create the heat level that I have the issue with.
So basically,
So I'll get dressed.
it's a very bejeweled,
It
hairy
is still
man
hot.
who's naked.
Yeah.
Well,
it is
I
still
expect to only be
hot,
wearing
but
it for about the
doesn't
next 10 minutes.
Okay, I won't finish my sentence.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
That's all right. So what are you guys doing?
You guys were asking about if we have any kind of range advantage. No Name will say that one of the magics he has can reach as far as about 1,700 feet.
That's impressive. What is it?
And what does it do?
It's called the Siphon Strike, which will do I don't know how to explain it in character, but out of the character, it's 2d6 per level, and it's got 100 feet per level for range.
Grignak can summon and control storms up to 10 miles away.
So who's got the shortest range? I heard 600.
I would like to.
540
Xerxes.
from me.
Actually, if you want me to do multiple hits, it's 600 feet. If you want me to do a single lightning bolt, I mean, I can maybe 1,200.
Well, we want to get as close as the person with the shortest range, because I'm sure they also have range. And it sounds like 500 feet is about as close as we can get. And if they start hitting us before that, then yeah, we'll start waylaying from where we are, and the others can try and fork and stay out of the way and hit. But so whoever's good at judging distance, let's just start walking in a general direction and let us know when it's about 600 feet, and we'll go from there.
I have one question.
Go ahead.
Victor, I'm going to have Grignak just sit down and do the same chant that he does every day, because I don't remember if it carries over from a teleport, because there was some funky stuff going on.
It would have carried over only because of the fact that there was no time jump. So it is still in existence for the next 20-some minutes, so we'll call it 30 minutes.
Okay, then.
Might as well do it then.
So everybody, that is what you still have access to, because the chance is still going. Or it's still currently active.
And that's the angel wings on your character.
Yeah, I need to add those to mine. The only one who currently does not have that would be Mac, because he wasn't there when it was cast.
Correct.
All right, and then because it looks like a relatively easy day, can I summon a storm to make it cooler? Or like a breeze to make it cooler for people who are wearing armor? Because it says they can summon and control storms, but what if I just want it to be a windstorm or something?
In a desert?
Well,
Remember, windstorms here were pretty hot.
If Greg's gonna do it, have the wind blowing in their direction.
well, yeah, that's kind of the point.
Yeah.
But I can do it up to 10 miles away, which means I can totally hit them. And it lasts for an hour per level.
Well, it might cause a sandstorm, but that'd be funny.
I'd say give it till we're about 20 minutes out, maybe.
Okay. Vic, does that seem reasonable? Because I'm not familiar with Grignak, so I'm just looking over his sheet and what he has.
You do whatever you want to do with him. If he didn't give you specific instructions, it's
There
more
were
on him.
there were social instructions about how to behave and stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then that's maybe that's why he doesn't cast it all that time. Okay, I see why he doesn't do that.
It's expensive.
I apologize. He can't.
It will use all of his PPE plus most of someone else's.
Yeah, that's why. Okay.
Yeah, I was just looking at PPE. I guess it's a little low.
Yeah, just a tad. In other words, you'd have to tap Xerxes.
Yeah, so that spell I mentioned, I'm good for one of them.
Oof. Okay.
Victor, I wanted to roll. I did it a little bit earlier for intelligence. I'm hoping maybe it's applicable here to try and get like maybe a better position than just coming at them straight on. See if there's any other option perhaps that could present itself.
Unfortunately, it seems that they are on the only dune that you can see for a period of, for where bleh. As far as you can see, they are on the only high dune.
So to the horizon.
Yes.
No Name has a safe place to put the scroll that we got, right?
He can put it in his backpack or bag or whatever he has. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he definitely does that. He puts it in a very safe, secure, whatever his safest, securest place is.
Okay. So you guys are walking along.
Gregneck mentions that when we get about 1,400 feet away, he could close the distance in a second by opening up a mystic portal for everyone to go through.
To 600 feet out or 600 feet out?
Well, whether you want to go 600 feet or the 1,400 feet and be in their face, yes.
Let's hold that off, and then when we think we've got them weakened, we'll throw that at them as a final punch or death blow, if you want to call it that. How about that?
It's not really a death blow, it just gets us there.
Everyone, give me an initiative roll, please.
Oh no, I have enough PP to do the Mystic Portal. It's not quite a teleport superior.
Mac turns to Xerxes, just in passing, and says, "Hey, remind me to tell you about my idea for a great siege weapon. After we beat them all up."
Okay, sure. Perception. No, wait, initiative. Okay, yes, +1. Sorry, I'm looking at a different sheet. I apologize.
Oh, it's all right. It's just when you said perception, I thought it was funny.
I realized I was looking at the wrong thing. Sorry, Grignac.
Those are some good rolls there, GM.
Jack. Poor GM. One side to the other.
Natural 1, natural 20.
Someone's going first, someone's going last. Oh, okay, and I do have. Okay, good.
I don't remember what all No Name would have had to take off of metal, but as we were walking, No Name would have put everything back on that he had off.
I think it was just his scythe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, the only other things would have been like buttons or stuff like that.
I didn't want to be caught in a weird technicality.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I still have one more roll and then I'll be done.
Take your time, it's all good. Thank goodness for warm tea.
Okay. Descending. Let's see what we got. Xerxes, I don't have you in here.
Yeah, you do. You have me at the... Damn it! It popped out again. Someone else must have been putting something in.
You said.
It's a big girl. All right, go ahead and hit it again, and it should be fine.
All right, so let's
You need
see.
to turn order dice too. Oh, there's one in there already.
It should be up there at the top.
Yeah, it's next to Mac.
Hey, Mac, please change your name in Roll20.
I did.
He did.
It is.
Oh, on your nameplate it says the
On your
rooster.
nameplate, it says the,
Or the green.
rooster.
Right.
Ursus, you and I just straight 20. Beat a 2.
Is that better?
Thank you.
I'll go up.
Yep.
No, you
Oh,
go.
no, just stay. Just stay.
Can you do 60? There. Oh, that didn't work. Did you change it?
Like I said, just stay.
I was just testing.
Xerxes Indurus, straight 20.
Sure.
The winner right 14, the loser right 13.
No problem.
Indurus 13.
Yeah, he's there. I see it.
There it is. Thank you. All right,
that's-
now we've got an order.
Seminole was 15 too.
No, he was 16. He would tie
dropped
with
him to
Ursus.
15 and
I
then-
dropped him down to 15, which is why I asked the next person to go down to 14.
Okay.
So it is now
There's
in
more
order.
room descending.
There we go.
I can move up to 18 if you need.
Nope, we're fine.
KK.
It's done. Okay. I am doing the turn order at the highest distance. What's the highest distance in Crisis?
Highest?
Yes. Who's got the longest range?
1500?
15?
1500 for Siphon Life.
Okay. So that at 1500 feet, you guys can see pretty clearly. It is a very, very clear day. What you see is that you only see these 4. And since Joe's first, I'll describe Joe. Joe has grown to be 20 feet tall.
Giant. Got it.
He is carrying a giant sword and a giant shield. Yeah. Or on his. Actually, no. He has a giant sword and a giant shield on him, but he is holding a longbow, which looks kind of like a small short bow. Xerxes, you only put your talismans out if you've activated them, which takes an attack. So please don't go adding crap that will take an attack to activate and then an attack to use from.
Why does it take an attack to activate them?
Because
have to touch
otherwise,
Well, they're not spells. It's just raw PPE.
okay, cool. Then I'll be able to touch him and take him from you. Great, cool.
Okay. Can I apologize to you for something I've apparently done?
No. I'm just saying if they're out and open so that you can touch them, any
No, I
magic.
just stick my hand in the bag.
Okay, so any magic.
Would have to be able to put his hand in an interdimensional pocket tied to me.
And you have to put your hand in the bag to activate them, which
Thank
is what the
And
turn-
they have to come out of an interdimensional pocket. You cannot take the PPE from inside an interdimensional pocket without bringing them out.
Fair enough.
So that was kind of my point.
And then I apologize. Somehow I irritated you.
You didn't. I was
It
just
did
saying
not come
that.
across that way.
Sorry, I apologize.
No worries.
I'm just saying that if they're out and in the open, you are correct. They don't take any time. But if they're in your interdimensional bag, you've got to find them in your interdimensional bag, which takes at least an attack. And honestly, according to the book, takes minutes.
According to the book, I already know where it is. I simply have to call the item and it's in my hand.
Oh, okay. I'm wrong then. My fault. But yeah, it's got to come out. So
That's fine.
it comes to your hand by calling. Cool. I did not know that. My fault.
Yeah, it's so that you say you stick an item in there, like the Sword of Anubis, which is by itself,
Mm-hmm.
and you stick another item in there. In theory, they could technically touch, but if you stick your hand in and say the name of the thing you're looking for, it is in your hand.
That cool. That makes sense. Okay. And we're in agreement that it would take an attack, right?
I absolutely agree with that. I was presumptive.
Cool. No worries. So I described Joe. And you guys are about 1,500 feet away now. No name.
And Joe's not the only one we can see, though, right?
You can see what you can see on the board. Down at the bottom. All the way at the bottom.
Okay, and these are all blessing members, right?
Yes, sir.
Or theoretically, they're not anyone else we would know.
Correct.
Okay. Is Joe the only one with a bow?
That you see. Yes.
Well, this spell was going to use a good chunk of my PPE, but I could do it here to try and hit one of them.
That's
I'm
going to
asking
have to
the
be your decision. Is it something that's very powerful?
It's
it's a good trade-off, really.
Yeah, it's a high damage. Even if they save, they take half damage. There's probably a roll to hit, though. I don't think
But
it's
like
an auto hit.
it's a one-time shot basically for you.
Right now, yeah. I don't have enough PPE to do much else, but I also don't really have PPE to do much of the stuff that No Name would normally do anyway.
Okay.
So, I mean, if this can help us, I'd rather do this than sit around with the PPE doing nothing, really.
Yeah, maybe take that giant-sized target down a notch or two.
Yeah. All right, but I also am asking because this commits us. Like, if I'm going to attack him, we're basically starting a combat with these people, and I just want to make sure that we're on board with
From
that.
what I understand, it's just continuing a combat because they fled and we're chasing after them and have been for a while.
And they have a Saba book.
And yeah,
And
we
that-
need to retrieve that.
Just a reminder in case that got lost in the translation. They
Your
are the
boss
ones
is
that actually
desecrating a piece of
succeeded
Osiris.
getting the Saba book. At least you think so, since you didn't see it.
All right, well,
Either
this will
that
take
or
me.
it's buried back there. One or the other.
All right, well, this will take me 2 melees to cast, so I'll start casting at this
Two
melee. But
attacks.
before I do, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Wow, yeah, 2 attacks. Oh, jeez. Before I start casting, though, can I ask the werebear, Ursus, if the tracks that he can see match up with what we're seeing up there?
That will mean Ursus will take the next 2 attacks to examine the tracks.
Okay, it's his choice. It just literally occurred to me, but I wanted to start casting the spell.
Or
so I can't
could
use
have
mine for
already
it.
done it, and I'm just going to be nice.
Okay,
Since you
so
guys have
that's what
had
I
a
do,
few
sorry.
attacks as things have gone. Ursus, give me a track roll.
On the way. Maybe.
In other words, I need to be nicer. There you go.
It
Is that a success or
is
fail?
a success. Not a very good one.
On track humanoids?
Yes.
The Okay, so Ursus, you would know that the tracks heading up to them, for as far as you can see, are the same tracks that left the circle that you arrived in.
What's the count of different tracks? Like how many different tracks?
There were 6 people.
There were 6. So I convey that to the rest. Say 6 left the circle that we did and went in the same direction and followed each other, or stuck with each other for quite some time. We can only see 4 of them now, so I'm presuming that they are either invisible or hiding and attempting to outflank or flank us. And so those that can see invisible, keep an eye to your left and right. And look behind every once in a while.
My vision for that only extends to 120 feet.
Mine is maximum 200.
Well, we'll have a 200-foot warning. Unless Indris has a little bit further range.
I'm just looking.
Say again?
I'm just
He's
looking.
Okay, so No Name is now doing that. It is the first attack. Whoever put out a dice with number 2, since we're now in attacks, could you make that a 1?
It looks like I can see through illusions and see the invisible as far as I can see.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rolling token?
Dave,
What is that?
You're muted.
I think he was trying to change the number.
I was changing something else. That's how I'm going to keep track of my spells that I can cast.
Okay,
Don't worry about it.
cool. In the book, in the most recent book, it would have said who had the pieces still. Okay. All right. No range limit on my see invisible or see through illusion. Okay. So Indris, when it gets to your turn, remind me we need to discuss some things. However, does anyone have Sixth Sense? No. Indris, give me a perception roll. Roll high. Please. That's high.
Nice.
A
20.
crackling arrow is heading directly for you. I will give you a chance to dodge.
From 1,500 feet.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Can your enchanted shield parry that?
yeah, I'll try to carry with the shield.
At a minus. But yes. His shield could parry it.
Well, he just rolled a 20. Natural.
That's for his perception. He definitely saw it. I'm giving
Oh.
him full dodge with bonus.
Oh, I'm
Just
sorry,
subtract from 24, whatever the penalty is.
Or full parry with shield with bonus. So it's a -6 to a -10 to parry arrows. So you would still be a 1d20 plus 4.
So it'd be 14 is what he rolled.
Oh, he rolled. Sorry, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so we just took the 10 off of that and it'd be 14.
Okay. So that's what you were doing then?
First parry, yep, just with the shield.
Okay. It hits you, missing your shield.
Oh, Right, remember to grab that bow, guys.
And does 20 units of SDC damage.
Pow!
By the way, what are you carrying in your hands now that you've said that you have your shield? What's in your other hand?
Oathbringer.
Okay, so the arm is somewhere on your back, sticking up way above your head?
In my magic bag.
Okay. Cool.
All right, keep closing, or this is to the group. Or no, we gotta wait for No Name to do his attack if he's doing it.
We can
This guy
continue
here,
closing.
Yeah,
he has whale-like skin, but it has a beard and a jaunty hat. And even though he is about 18 feet tall, his clothes are of fine quality. And he is carrying a axe and a shield. Mac.
I activate my fleet feet. Hold on, do I have fleet feet?
I activate my fleet feet that I do or do not have.
I don't have fleet feet. Awesome, I had it in a ring that's no longer on my sheet. Yay. Activate Strength of Ukar Loki.
Okay, does that change size or just strength?
Just strength. It is changing it to supernatural. But
Okay, cool.
It also adds 1 attack. It does increase your attacks by 1.
Yep.
And gives you a little bit of extra SDC.
And it's that strongman looking thing.
Let's try and go into the ball. Ursus.
Okay, we are still out of range, so his mind block should still be up from before leaving or before portaling, because that should not have brought it down, correct?
I have no problem with that as long as it lasts many minutes.
120. No, actually, let me just look. Because he did level.
I think it's 10 minutes per level.
Something like that.
Ursus, aren't you 15?
It's 150 minutes.
That's fine. Yep, no problem.
Okay, so that's still up, but then he activates his Fleet Feet ring, which he did put on before we even started walking.
Fine.
So
what weapons are you holding?
he's got the bow out. He's had the bow
Okay.
out from the beginning.
Mac, what weapons were you holding?
I've got Varith out, and I have my Blood of Osiris out.
Okay. No name, I assume you've got Vindicator?
yes.
Okay. Cool.
Where's the
Interesting.
So how? Are we at No Name? We're not at No Name yet.
Nope. That's second. We're not even through the first one yet.
But he.
I'm just.
Okay. Oh, that's right. He takes 2. I forgot.
Oh. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. Um, come on, work. 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 No name. You get thrown into Xerxes. Um,
Is there a save or anything that happened to him?
is there a save for telekinesis?
There
Is it a
not.
psionic?
Yeah, but is there a save for for telekinesis?
You have to know it's coming and it's a dodge. That's how we've done it before.
Right.
Okay.
Is there any reason why? Well, yeah, there's reasons.
No, I was
he
just
would think it
asking
might be
because
coming.
I didn't know what it was.
There's reasons he might be think it's coming. So, because you guys know that they're someone, but I'm. No name. Give me a perception roll,
I was gonna
please.
say I would think with them being in the middle of casting a spell, probably wasn't really on the lookout for that.
Yeah, I can't imagine, and unfortunately, you're
That's
gonna.
13, sorry, he has a +1.
So no name is how many pounds? Because I
No
did
name
enough for
is
200.
yeah, he's 160, but
Okay,
that's his base poundage. I don't know what his gear weighs.
That's okay.
I really doubt it's over 40 pounds altogether.
Yeah, not him. Other people in this group, there's a whole lot of gear, but I don't think his is more than 40. So he would be. I hate the fact that they make you refer back to the other spell, other one. A large object, 46 plus. We'll call it 160, so that's 6 more.
Well, Xerxes gets a chance
10d6.
Oh. That's what no name takes?
Both of you. No, that's what Xerxes takes, unless Xerxes dodges. And Xerxes, you've got to have also a decent percentage.
Did he roll to hit with the 13?
Yes.
Then it does absolutely nothing due to my crisis ring.
Okay. So, but
I weigh
All right,
600
so
pounds
you're-
without my gear.
yep. All right, but no name. You
If
would
you want me
be
to roll like a
prone,
balance
and you
check or
would.
something.
Yeah, balance.
Okay.
No, you missed your dodge. That would be.
It wouldn't be a dodge. I mean, Xerxes wouldn't think of anything like that.
No, I understand that. I'm talking about no name.
Right, and is no name about to take 10d6 damage?
No.
Oh, you can roll with punch, fall, or impact since you already screwed that up. Or unless I've got the rules wrong.
That's what I was just about to.
I'm thinking that the crisis ring would also protect him as well.
Oh, that's a good point.
However, it will also mean that I still think he's going to fly and therefore bounce off you and fall to the ground.
Right, and then I have to roll to see if I continue standing.
And I was talking about him not being able to stand, or at least a balance roll at like a -50. What do you guys think?
Sure, whatever.
No name?
Okay.
All right, so do you have balance?
It'll either be in gymnastics or acrobatics.
Here are skills. He does. He has gymnastics and somersault.
I don't know if
If you have
would have
balance, it's 98. So roll. So at -50, you got to roll under a 48.
Yeah, nothing says balance on here, so that must be
It does.
It's part
I
of
found it on his
gymnastics.
sheet. I found it on his sheet. Control F is
Okay.
different. It's after climb.
I'll remember that next. All right.
It's on his primary OC.
39.
It's on his primary.
Well done, sir.
Nice.
All right. And because you landed
there
on
it
your
is.
feet and because you took no damage, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say that your spell is still active somehow. Because you're
Okay.
just that awesome. And that's going to piss someone off. Okay. So, Xerxes, your turn.
Okay. We are currently at still 1,500 feet and closing.
Yes,
Unless I've missed
1,500
something?
feet. You're at 1,500 feet right now, this second.
Okay, there's nothing I can do at the moment, so I'm gonna I'll make sure I have Kalendor in one hand, and then I will spend this round starting to do the enchantments that I normally do. So I'll be casting and waiting.
Okay. Just so not whatever you're doing this first time is not a single action.
It won't be a single; it'll be two
Okay.
to
So
get
tell
the
me
first
what it is
spell off.
after next one. Got it.
Will do.
Indris, you dodged.
No, I didn't. I parried.
Oh, you parried. Never mind. My fault. So what are you doing, Indris?
Reminding you they get to tell me stuff.
Reminding you to tell you something possibly. Okay. So, are you going to stop and look in a specific direction?
Would I have to in a flat desert with a dune just up there?
With a dune up there, or you can look in the same direction as the dune and not have to stop at all.
Well, we were walking along and walking around, and then we saw people up in the distance.
And I did,
That's when we stopped and
I did mention to him about looking left and right.
looked back behind us as we were going. Yeah. So with a flat and just a dune there, I can see a long way. They would have had to have been, I don't know, under the ground.
Take the turn. Look all the way around.
Yeah, I know, but I was doing that as I was walking along.
So I think he's waiting for you to say a specific direction right now.
Thank you.
I'll turn around and look in all directions.
Okay. And thank you, No Name. That's kind of where I was getting at. Give me a straight 20, Indris. What'd you roll?
A 5.
You see nothing.
Well, I know there's nothing in front of us because I did a perception check of 20 that way before.
I exactly, and I knew that you did a 20 for in front of you. So if something comes in front of you, I'm going to, if it's a perception base, it will be there. So This dude. Starts waving his arms.
Which dude?
The blue square in the middle.
Is that the same guy that was with Crisis down in the library that we brought in?
Nope.
Okay. I zoomed out, the picture was real tiny.
Great neck.
I've been looking to see if there's something I can do, but there's some spells in here that I'm just not familiar with. And when they say note and secret below, I can't read any of that.
It says what?
Well, some of his stuff says note and secret below, and I'm like, okay, but can't see that.
The only thing that is in the secret below is a chant of healing.
Yeah, but I'd still like to know what it does, because it's a 20-foot radius. I think it's like a group healing.
Yeah.
So can I do that to heal the group? Because not all of them are
If
at their
everyone
full.
stops and hangs out, yep. It's a chant. It will take chant time, and they've got to stay. There you go.
One clear hit point on melee. It's not worth it.
You look like the one that needs it the most out of anyone. I have no idea because I can't see max bars, and I can't see his
Yeah,
name
well,
on
I
his
didn't realise I
icon.
was damaged till we got into combat. Otherwise, I would have asked you to heal me beforehand.
I'm sorry. Max bars can't be seen.
Right,
Let me fix that.
and I don't see his token's nameplate.
Let me fix
I
that.
see it.
Yeah,
Well, you're
I
in
don't see
control
his
of them.
bars,
I don't.
and I don't see Xerxes bars either, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, one at a time, folks. I'm fixing Mac, and then I'll ask who else. Mac's fixed. Xerxes
I
as
see
well.
Mac.
Yeah, I don't see them above Xerxes.
All right, I
I
fixed
just thought it
that.
was me.
Come on. Okay, I have fixed Xerxes. Anyone else not being seen? Okay.
All right, then the only thing I can think of to do, since I'm not close enough to do anything, based on how much PPE I have, is activate his Ring of Fleet Feet.
Okay.
Let me get the boot out. There.
Cool.
I think by activating the ring, that would take my entire action for this particular part of the round.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just answering no name.
Okay. Mala is
Think so.
holding a staff in one hand.
Well, he probably went out and got a toy.
And yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm just making sure that's all he's doing. Moment. second attack. Joe starts jogging.
Toward us?
Yep.
Okay, I figured that was going to be the case.
No name.
All right, the spell will finish and go off. I was targeting Joe, who had the bow. I guess I'm not. I don't think I can change that, right?
Nope.
All right.
Thank you for your honesty, though.
So 1d20, and it's just regular strike bonus, correct?
I don't know what you're doing, so I have no idea.
Oh. So No Name finished just casting the spell, which was Siphon Strike. Siphon Strike does not... It allows a saving throw. It actually does not say whether a roll to strike is required. I kind of assumed it was.
We've been using magic strikes as the same as psionic strikes on long range attacks, so +3 to hit.
Oh, okay, so this doesn't get his normal. All right.
See page 36 in Rifter 65. Moment, let me check.
It doesn't matter.
What'd you do? Roll a 1?
Roll to
Not
3.
quite.
Oh man. Why does he call things the wrong name? Or give the wrong page? There it is. It's actually on page 36. Okay, there it is. Yeah, you can give you could possibly use a luck point if you want, or do you just want to take it?
That's a big waste of PPE.
Yeah, No Name doesn't have any. No Name doesn't have any, so I just got to take what I get. What I got to take what the dice gave me.
Ace, maybe? Anybody luck points?
Now since Joe was running forward, maybe it could have hit Mala or the other guy.
It's not a 1. I'm not. It just misses.
Can I offer him a luck point, and it's going to come from Grignak?
Of course you can.
You're playing Grignak.
Grignak gives you a luck point. You may re-roll, sir.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Yeah, I'd hate to see a waste of a lot of PPE out of him.
A whole 9.
Well, that's
Not enough to go over his armor.
Jesus, you're just sucking there. If I give him another luck point, this time from Xerxes, would that be like how many we can spend in the entire night for the game?
No, it's 2 per character.
Okay. Then, what does he need to get over? What is his target number?
You assume that they probably have something similar to your
So, like,
rings.
double digits at least.
So, well, more than likely it's at least a 14 for the rings.
the damage this spell inflicts will bypass most forms of armor and protective fields, but a successive save reduces damage by half.
So actually, all you have to do is hit, and then they have to save. It's not getting over an armor rating. You just have to hit. That's
Then telekinesis would work too, because it bypasses armor ratings as well and just does physical banging on damage.
But physical damage is what it does. It's not magical damage. He's using his mind to pick up something and use it like a battering ram.
Right. And
Okay.
I would point out that telekinesis did hit No Name. No Name just didn't take the damage from the strike that resulted from it.
Okay,
He
I
was
got
still
you.
hit with it.
All right, so I just need to see if I save.
So then, did we need to use the luck point? Is my question.
Yes,
You
you
wouldn't
needed
need to
to
use
use the
this.
luck point. The first roll was a 3. He missed.
Okay, because
Yeah,
of the natural
first one
1
was
through
a
4.
miss.
The first luck point you had to do, right? But the
Okay.
second one, the first luck point worked.
I get it. I get it now.
Okay,
His spell strength is 14.
yeah. Give me damage.
Well done, sir.
All right, this is 2d6 per level.
Uh huh.
Ouch.
Oh my God! Really?
He
Yep.
just popped to 15th level.
Yep.
Really?
It's 30d6.
Holy shit! Tell me that's straight to hit points.
It is not straight to hit points. However, if he has
That's
any
still
PPE,
really sexy.
I will get double his PPE given to me if this kills him.
I don't see it killing him. But
No, but it's going to hurt him something fierce. That would hurt Xerxes really bad.
That'd kill Indurus.
well,
He has
Ursus
that
could
growth
drop
spell on,
kick
right? That gives him extra.
Indurus and kill him.
Yeah, the large spell does make you tougher. Just makes you tall and strong. And for some reason, run really slow.
Because I'd be surprised, honestly, if Joe had more hit points in SDC than Xerxes did.
Dude, that's
Yeah,
four,
that seems about right.
that's 4 marks on him.
That might make him pause that jog, I'll tell you that.
Otherwise, you might start sucking down healing potions.
Well, if
So that
nothing
was-
else, you have his complete attention.
And all his PPE.
No, he's not dead. Or do you get his PP?
It's called a siphon strike.
I thought he had to
for
die.
Something.
A victim that dies will see the remaining PPE doubled and then drawn into the mage.
Ah.
So he has to die to get it.
Yeah, but any mage can do that.
Well,
Not as an immediate result of the spell, though.
yeah.
Oh, but an immediate result of a death. If you're
Well,
close
you have to be
enough.
concentrating on the person at the time. Like, if I killed Mala, I would have to stop and suck his energy into me.
Indurus, incoming.
From whom?
Somewhere. Another lightning arrow.
Ooh. You do realise that if he moves and shoots, he gets halves his bonuses.
It didn't say they moved.
Joe did. He jogged.
It's not Joe
Joe
that's
didn't
shooting
move.
you.
Joe did not fire it.
Oh, okay. Someone else is shooting a lightning arrow. Geez, lightning arrows with extended range. We need to get some of these people. Or try and parry with the shield.
There's
Beat
only
a
one
20.
person I know like that.
There's no way you have a 17 with a minus 10 to parry.
No, he hasn't done
Well,
the.
even if he has a 17,
Yeah.
and then you take the 10 off of that, it's still a 20.
Yeah.
Okay, Ty goes as defender. You parried.
Ooh, does the hand catch the lightning bolt?
No.
Oh, that'd look cool.
What?
Um.
Where did the arrow come from?
I can see your perception check coming next action.
Well, if it was front straight up, I'd got a 20.
That's probably not. But the arrow got close enough that your 20 perception is still allowing you to notice them.
Gromac decides to stay exactly where he's at.
Like, Joe got fucked up. I'm not moving any closer.
Back. Indurus, you got my note in row 20?
Yep, certainly did. Doesn't
Cool.
help. It's a bag.
Mac? Rob?
I do reduce self 6 inches.
You're reducing yourself to 6 inches tall?
Yep, I'm right next to Xerxes. I hop right on his ankle.
Oh, I was going to say,
Forgive me. The spell takes how many actions?
There aren't any casting times for monster hunters.
Bull
They
crap.
get a total of 12 a day or 11 a day.
They still count for. They the level of spells still take as long as any magic.
well, of course you go by the 12 a day.
You don't get to take a legendary spell as a monster hunter and cast it in one action.
No, I don't choose any of these. They are
I understand.
forever like this. It's like the paladin.
Right,
spells.
but they still take the number of actions that the spell takes.
Okay, we weren't doing that before,
Why-
and I don't have any sort of level.
We weren't doing that before. Why not?
I don't know, but we don't have any level demarcations here to tell me how many any of these
Victor.
take because they aren't in the book
Self is-
where I
Self is
pulled my
obvious.
guys
Um,
from.
You said
Okay.
to him before the reason you weren't doing that was because they're preset, and they're never
Okay.
going to increase in power. His spell strength will never go up.
That's
and he had a
that's fine.
limitation
If
of
that's
only
what I
12 a
said
day.
before, then we'll take it. I'm fine with it. That's fine.
Oh.
Okay. Cool. Then yes, you cast it. You're definitely not hopping on anything, and he's way ahead of you because he's continuing to walk and hadn't announced otherwise. But shit, go hop on him.
Okay, I was assuming that we were still kind of somewhat like we are set up on the map.
I get it. So go ahead. Yes, you can hop on him
Cool.
too. So why not take 2 actions in one? Ursus.
Okay, so Joe started jogging towards us, correct?
It appeared to, yes.
I know I don't have advanced math, but I have an approximate idea.
So you have no idea.
No, I'm. Let me put forth my theory. How about that?
Okay.
He does have an idea of his own range, and knows how far he could shoot a bow or an arrow. Does it seem like Joe's closed, or would he have to pick up the pace to get within the, what is it, 1,000 feet I'm at right now?
Joe's already shot that man from 1,500 feet,
But see,
even though he's using a bow.
Joe has never
That's
fired
something.
anything.
That's an assumption that people are making that Joe's fired the bow.
and I don't care
That's
about
already-
what they're doing. I'm worried
That's what the
about.
GM said. Joe shot me.
No. He's never said that Joe fired the bow ever.
Yeah, he did. We're right at the start.
No. That wasn't him. It really wasn't him.
Guarantee you it wasn't him.
I was listening. I just can't act on that because I rolled low on my die roll.
Okay.
Well, he said to me, I heard it.
It's not Joe. It's not who you think it is.
Because
Joe
Joe
has a bow, but he's not used it at all.
Oh, okay, because he said, well, what it sounded like to me, he said Joe pulled out his short bow and shot me.
No.
No.
I said Joe has a bow.
Yeah, and then you rolled to attack.
From somewhere.
it was-
Then
Joe
I
attacked.
used the next person, and that's who attacked.
Oh,
And they're in this direction, according
That's
to
right.
your shield.
That bit I didn't get.
The arrow came from this direction, according to your shield that's pointing at it. So Ursus, I'm sorry.
Anyway,
What's your
basically-
theory?
What does that say?
I don't care what it says. It's not going to be
Yeah,
accurate.
that's true. All right. I've also
And when I
picked,
looked at the, I
I've
couldn't see
also
anything
picked
across
up
the
my
back.
pace with the fleet feet. Basically,
Okay.
what I want to know is, am I within range? Above
What
my
is your
shield.
range?
Huh?
What is your range?
Sorry, I was.
You say within range, like I should have your range memorized.
Okay.
Sorry,
No.
I do not have your range memorized.
Quick question.
Weren't you the?
Did you update my range, or was I supposed to update my range?
I updated your range as part of WP when you leveled. Yes.
Okay. 975 feet.
He does not appear to be in range.
All right. I will quicken my pace.
He'll be in range next turn, even if he stands still. If you quicken your pace.
Yeah. So
Of course, you're also going to be hundreds of feet in front of the group.
that's fine. I'm the tank. I'm the one that draws fire. Blah blah blah.
Cool. Um. Xerxes, where is the finger?
It is not visible.
I understand that. I'm just curious.
They would have to remove my armor to get to it.
So it's underneath your armor.
Yes.
Okay.
It is currently strapped to the left arm.
Okay. So it is pointing directly at Indorus. So it will.
I feel
move,
it scratching the hell out of me at this point.
It will scratch you and move wherever Indorus is. Just so you.
Just let me know how many hit points I need to take, because I know that
no,
we did it last time. It was like I took a point or two of damage from it.
Well, that's just silly.
But I'm fine with that.
Since, no, but since it did that, I assume you put some material or something underneath it to make sure it's not irritating you anymore, and you just feel.
Honestly, not really. he just did. He has hardened skin. He has an AR normally, so he just doesn't think about it.
Got it. Okay. I was just curious. I just realized that I had not mentioned that it's pointed at the arm all the time in quite a while. So,
Yeah, I just assumed I had to concentrate and then it would do it. But if it's just because he's so close, just going,
all right,
like, all right, I get it.
cool. What was your strike roll on the? Oh, never mind. That's right. It was magic, so it bypassed. Never mind. Xerxes.
Oh, is it my turn now?
Yep.
Okay. The invincible shit goes on. You're about to see my green bar go, woof.
Yep.
I have to move myself just for a second because it won't let me click on me for... There it is. Okay, it's working now. Sorry about that. And I assume I can, on my next action, I can start casting again, correct?
Something else. Yeah.
Okay.
Indorus.
I'm done then.
Foof.
Well, I'll look the direction the arrow came from.
Okay. Everyone heard which direction the arrow came from?
I assume he's like, arrow fire over there, and he points or something?
I don't know. I'm asking.
Well, I said I was looking the direction the arrow fire came from.
Oh. Give me a 20. Please.
Tonight is not your night for
You
perception
see
sometimes.
absolutely nothing still.
So out in the flat desert, there's a guy standing there shooting arrows at me. And
He
I
could be
can't
behind the dune.
There's no dunes except for the one that's in front of us. He made that fairly clear.
Yes, I did. And
And I can see invisible and illusions for as far as I can see.
yep,
Unless he's concealing himself with natural stuff. In other words, he's made some kind of like concealment roll to hide himself in the natural environment, like a sniper with a bow.
or something else. But yes, there are other options. But the arm
It's
moves.
shooting arrows from out of it, not so much. Because I can tell you can see where a lightning arrow comes from.
Yes,
Because it gets close enough that you can't help but notice it.
agreed. And the arm is pointing directly in some manner, for sure. Monsieur Ursine Man.
Yes.
I'm about to tell you what's happening to you. Let me roll. Rifter 25 does do some updates, but it doesn't deal with a lot of things. We're fine. We're fine with the Undead Hunter. It was my mistake. I had completely forgotten we had come to an agreement on that. Ouch.
What do you mean?
Ursus, as you are running forward, suddenly you are hit by sandy wind that feels as if, oh shit, I actually had a higher roll. It's a +6 to strike.
This is a familiar thing.
That feels as if you got hit by a missile.
Razor blades.
Give me a balance roll, please.
Ooh, close, but I made it.
Okay. So let's do 1d6 for losses.
Is it like this whirlwind of whatever I'm standing around?
No, it's like a concentrated blast of wind.
Oh, okay. No save or anything?
No. And that's how much damage you take.
That might hurt a little.
Got it, Mac. And Grignac, your turn. Grignac? Brian?
I'm really sorry.
It's okay, you
apologize.
forgot that you
I-
were playing Grignac. I get it.
No, actually, I clicked on the link and I was looking at the Undead Hunter thing, and I wasn't paying attention. It's my fault. Grignac doesn't want to leave his fellow Tuffy behind, and so since I have fleet feet, I know I'm not as fast as him, but can I get up to where he is roughly? What's Ursus's speed is what I'm trying to get at.
I
Right
have
now-
no idea. I was doing approximates.
It's 72.
Okay, can I move one square effectively forward because mine's nowhere near that quick?
Yeah, move fine.
Okay, so he's going to go there because he's trying to provide support to Ursus. If he's going to charge, he's like, never go alone. It's the crisis motto.
Got it.
Oh, would it be okay to pull the swords at this point? I mean, does that seem like...
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Incidentally, the Twitch stream looks great. So, Andrew,
Cool.
kudos.
Thank
Nice
you.
job, Andrew.
Thank you.
So third attack and dagnabbit.
You okay?
Yeah, I just moved something to the wrong spot. So, Joe, touches his finger. And no name.
No Name's gonna hold his action for now.
Okay. And Indris.
Yeah.
Because the arrow since your shield is pointing exactly in the direction that the arrow is coming from,
That's what arm is.
or your arm is, yeah,
So
the
the
arm
arm.
on the shield.
Okay, yep.
You definitely see it happen this time. God dang it! Why? Who's in charge of the die? Or could someone fix the die? Because I'm having issues with it.
Whoever put the die up there, change it. It's not me, or I would do it.
I didn't do it
'Cause I
this
can't
time.
even
I'm worried
select.
about OBS.
Does anyone else remember who put the die up there? The brown one?
Everyone can move it, can change it. Or
I
should be.
can't move it or change it.
Nor can I.
can't either.
It's at 3
I
right
didn't
now.
put it over there, but I was able to do it. So maybe I had access to it or whatever. It doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and come on.
Okay. Anyways, so you see the arrow coming this time. You can try and parry again.
Do I see where it comes from?
Yes.
I'm doing it. He misses.
You can try and parry again, or you could dodge, and I'll just re-roll since I shouldn't have waited until I got something out of you.
Oh, well, I'd parry if I had to bother.
Okay, then you can parry.
So how far away is the guy standing?
She is standing many, many feet away. And you take that much.
What's she hiding behind?
You don't see her at all. You just see where the arrow came from.
How far away did the arrow come from?
Over 1,000 feet.
Ah,
Yeah. I'll agree with that sentiment.
Nice.
She is our level equivalent of a longbowman.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought she died when she was in reset. Apparently, she just got kicked out.
Wow.
yeah, that's even way at one though.
She left on her own volition, actually.
Sure.
Well,
It's like, screw these guys. I'm finding someone else to kick their ass.
I can certainly see why she joined up with the Blessing, though. She clearly has an axe to grind with us. We've nearly murdered her twice.
Literally? Does she have an axe?
She might.
One of them does. That was a good one, Rob.
That was great, Rob. Mac, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to hold my action.
Okay. I'm sorry. Ursus.
All right, you said last time I should be in range of Joe.
I'll because of how ridiculous speed you can get to bow range of Joe. Yes.
Okay. Bow range.
So you can get 900 feet or 950 feet away from Joe.
All right. He's in range though. So I'm going to shoot at him with an arrow. Go ahead.
He is dodging and moving forward.
Okay. Damn.
He dodges.
Okay. That's my action.
When
And
you
I will.
when you dodge, do you get your full bonus and not the -10?
Huh? Why would I
Well,
get -10?
When
-10
Indris had to parry,
Parrying.
he was so when you dodge, you get your full bonus. That's why dodging's more appropriate or something.
Yeah, well, dodging's more appropriate. Now he'll lose his next attack. So, you
Okay,
know,
I was just asking
there is a
because
negative.
I thought the negative applied to dodges and parries. It didn't matter.
No.
Okay.
Not with
That's cool.
arrows. You can dodge. You can
Since
dodge
I'm-
all day.
I'm incorrect. It's all good.
It's fine.
Victor,
No worries. Yes.
since I have to concentrate on my arrow flight,
Hmm.
I will slow to
Mhm.
normal pace, not fast pace.
Got it.
So others could catch up if they had to.
Well, they'll have to run to catch up and run for a while. But yes.
Even my fast pace is still slower than your normal pace.
Xerxes.
Xerxes will begin casting. It's going to be a 3-action spell.
Have fun.
So all he was going to do was take small steps forward for a Minotaur, so like maybe 3 or 4 feet at a time.
Got it.
Would it be possible for me to notice that there's a little guy on me, like when Hannah used to sit on me, or do I not notice that? And I'm fine with not noticing.
I'm okay with you taking a perception roll sometime during these 3 actions. So, yeah.
Do you want me to just give it to you now and I either
Sure,
notice or
why
not
not?
notice during the casting? Okay.
Yeah.
And I didn't know if you would rather me like do the perception first and then start casting next round. What? Do I notice that he landed on me?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll keep that slow walking pace. It'll just be small steps. I'm not trying to kick him off is what I'm getting at. If he's on my ankle.
I got it.
All right, I'm done. Feel free, move on.
The Indalis.
My turn.
Yes. It is your turn.
Oh, yawn and point out the archer.
Well, I pointed out where the arrow was coming from.
Yep.
So right over here. So left side as you're facing the map.
And even though it's black for us there, that's just still more open area.
Yes. It's just where I have all the enemies hidden. I've got a whole menagerie back there. Most are not involved in this fight.
Victor, I sent you a little GM note.
Okay.
Thanks.
So what are you doing, Monsieur Indalis?
Pointing out and calling out there's an archer over there.
Cool. And Indris is clearly pointing, and it's pretty obvious that he's pointing in the same direction as, well, there's an arm on his shield, and the arm is no longer on his shield. It's kind of out from his shield, pointing out in that direction as well.
Really? That's hilarious.
Well, it actually gives him the finger.
No, that's reset, not blessing.
True.
I remember your shield. But the idea that it's pointing and you're pointing.
So, yeah, it's pointing.
Handy.
And
Ha
That
ha,
means-
handy. Ha ha ha. Sorry.
Thank you.
It was
Thank
pretty.
you.
It was pretty good. I just had to point it out.
I let my shield slap him.
That was funny. The Ursus, you're again getting hit by a blast of wind. What are you doing? You kind of expect it at this point,
Yeah, but
so I will allow you to dodge if you choose.
a dodge or
I will allow you to dodge if you choose.
no parry, just dodge. Damn it.
How are you going to parry wind? You're going to...
No.
Yeah, no. Dodge. Your choice.
I'll take this one. There's got to be at least, well, fuck. At least it wasn't.
That was really a bad decision.
Can I get that decision back or no?
Nope.
Fuck. Do I have any clue
Take
like,
80.
what kind of wind this is?
It's a huge blast of wind in very, very concentrated form, as like a missile.
Fuck.
And you just took 80 units of damage.
Yeah, and there's something wrong with my freaking thing. Into hit points,
Grignac.
folks. Fuck.
Grignac continues running after Ursus. Got it. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Mac, if you could make that 4, please. And
you.
Joe is firing an arrow at you, Monsieur Ursus.
Misa Ursus.
Can I
He's
take my
us.
held action?
I'm sorry?
Sorry, can I take my held action?
Sure.
My held I apologize. It was just going to be to look around for whoever might have been using the telekinesis earlier. Just perception,
Okay.
basically.
Give me a direction that you're looking. Please.
I guess I'll start looking over click in this area.
Hold on. I can't see you right now. Hold on. Are you left or right or center?
In that area.
Left, right,
to,
or
to
center?
the left, to the
Thank
front
you.
left of No Name. That area.
Okay, give me a perception roll. Or, yeah, just give me a straight 20.
Oh, all right.
I think he does.
You are very confident that right exactly in the area that Indris has been pointing at, and his shield has been pointing at.
So down over here.
No, keep going down.
I see now.
Yep. You see, as if hidden by some means, but now you have pierced the hiding. You see her with her bow, standing there, alone in the desert.
On a horse with no name.
All right.
So that was
my
your
action,
health.
so-
Ursus, you are having an arrow shot at you.
Okay, I will dodge this time.
Okay.
I'm not going to
You
roll.
didn't need to know. You don't even need to roll.
Yeah, but I still
Um,
did it. That's what's.
It missed. No name. Your regular turn now.
I'll call out that. Oh, Indris, yeah, I see her down over there. And No Name will start jogging after the rest of the group. I guess we're not really moving all that much.
It's 1,500 feet.
Yeah.
It's quite a bit.
I guess I wouldn't actually be that close.
Not unless you can move in at least to 60 or 70 right now.
No, I just got a pretty slow 25.
Yeah, I thought you slowed down so that Grignac could catch up.
I did.
Okay.
Indris,
Well, then
welcome
Greg-
back, Brian. Indris, you are having an arrow shot at you again.
I shall attempt to parry it again.
Holy crapski.
Oh,
That's
Close.
with the minus 10 to parry?
no, that makes it a 24. He got hit.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I was so excited and I did the math and I'm like, well, shit.
It's minus 10 to dodge as well.
I haven't been playing the minus 10 to dodge. I've been, because of the fact that you lose an attack, I have never done that because I think it's massive when you lose the minus 10.
When you lose dodge as well, yeah.
So that's why I've let people dodge full. Well, the good news is I rolled 2 ones.
Is he down?
Yeah, he's down. I didn't realise I was injured when we started this fight, otherwise I would have healed myself before we came into it.
Oh shoot! You're like down.
Yeah, down.
I was at half health when I started this fight. I didn't
Oh,
realise until I looked at my character.
oh, you're at minus 6. I'm like, what? Why is it looking weird? That's why. Okay, so give me a save versus coma death.
Percentile.
Percentile.
Oh, that's right. You do it if you get knocked unconscious.
It's not a 99. That's,
You get over the number.
No, under.
under.
Okay, they flip it around.
Well, still, it's not a 99 or a 100.
Okay, so yeah, you're definitely passed out. Indurus falls to the ground. Mac.
How close are we? Have we crossed half the distance yet?
You're about 900 feet from
Where do
the
you find-
original
where do you find
people,
the number that you got beat?
and you're about 500 feet from Joe.
Where do you
Okay.
find the number you got beat?
Um, Here's the fun thing. They don't have the actual number in the book. I finally asked Kevin one time. Gotcha, Mac. That, and he says it was supposed to be as long as you're above the number of PE below death, it's supposed to be 50%, and then you get to add, on any percentage saved. So if you have a high PE, you may be rolling like under 70 instead of under 50. So it's under
Right.
50.
Because the only thing they got in the book's the recovery from a coma.
Ursus. Ursus?
Sorry,
Andrew?
muted. I had to cough earlier, so
Okay.
I'm muted.
No worries.
Arrow attack. You said everyone down the enemy are within 900?
The enemy is within 900.
Alright,
Joe's
Joe's
within
with-
500.
I'll shoot at Joe. Arrow strike at Joe.
He will simultaneously shoot at you.
Okay. $18 natural.
Nice. Is 18 a critical for you?
Yes.
Cool. Bzzz, you got hit for 25.
He got hit for 60.
Ow.
Ooh.
That would hurt.
I hope. Oh, someone's not happy.
And Xerxes. Okay. Indurus. Oh, you're passed out. Yeah, why not? Let's try and take out the hairy dude. Ursus, you are again getting hit by the massive wind.
I'm dodging this time.
Good luck. No name. You have seen Ursus get blown back. I will also allow you to possibly dodge as well if you choose.
Does Greg Neck
Something's
need to
coming
roll?
at. Something's coming at no name.
No name and Ursus.
Oh gosh, I didn't think I was close enough to him. All right.
You are now, yeah. Well, no, you're still a couple hundred feet behind him. Never mind. My fault.
I think it's Grignac that you're thinking of.
Yep, it's Grignac.
Okay.
Grignac, are you dodging or taking?
Greg Neck. Can I dodge still trying to move in a slightly forward direction?
Yes. Slightly
Okay,
forward, but you're going to have to move. You're going to have to move towards the Indorus side of the area. But yeah.
That's fine. And I get full bonuses then, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So Ursus move right. Grignac move left. If you succeed, Grignac.
Sorry, I almost rolled 220. Well, I suck.
Yeah, you sucked.
For the rest of the team, roll 20 chat. Max already answered. But since he's making... The reason I'm saying tactical retreat is your... one of your tough fighters is down. One of your tanks is about ready to go down. And I'm just saying maybe back off so we can try a different strategy. I don't know, it's...
Ugh. Okay, fine. It's just not finding it for me, so we'll just do that. Straight. Roll, you piece of crap. There it is.
Whatever the hell this...
55,
shit is.
Grignac.
Got it.
Cool. And we'll skip you since you dodged. And you hear as if screaming from a long ways away. Xerxes! You will lose! All of you shall die. Did you have a response, Xerxes? Are you ignoring him?
No, if I gave him a response, it would interrupt my casting.
Oh, come on. Give him a response. I won't have it interrupt your casting. You don't need voice to cast. Go for it.
I like that you feel confident. It's a good emotion to hang on to.
Joe fires. No, Joe did a simultaneous against me.
Simultaneously struck. So he's not doing shit. No name.
No name is now Indorus hadn't been moving, right?
Indorus had
He's
been slowly moving.
Slowly moving.
Along
So
with the
would No
rest of
Name-
the group.
Well, whether I can or not, No Name's going to try and get to where he could basically can be in front of No Name of Indorus.
Yep.
So if there's more arrows coming at him,
Okay.
they can be intercepted.
That sounds good. Or make him at least a harder target to hit.
Yes.
Man, I got a question. This just popped in my head.
Uh-huh.
That wind, is it
Mhm.
like natural wind?
It stops very quickly after each huge burst.
But it's a.
So probably not.
Well, I'm just trying to interpret the damage again. Well,
It hurt. That's pretty much what
but
happened.
no. Magical versus normal damage with Ursus.
It was a magic attack on you.
Okay.
I don't think, unless the GM has a different viewpoint, but I don't think it would be any different than a magic spell doing damage to you.
It is a magic spell doing damage to him.
Okay.
Okay, it hurts you, and you're in human form at the moment.
Yeah. Okay.
So thanks for volunteering, No Name. Arrow coming right at you. What are you doing?
Since Vindicator's a rune weapon, I can parry with it. Can I parry arrows?
You have never tried? It's an interesting theory.
All right, I'll try.
Okay. Yes, you can at a -10. Good luck.
Can I ask a question before you apply that -10 to him?
Mm-hmm.
The rules say that they can parry blaster bolts even at -6. So would that still not apply to the arrow?
A blaster bolt? Where in fantasy is there a blaster bolt?
That's my point. Is that even in the Rifts rules, it says it can parry
This is not
projectiles.
Rifts. We are playing fantasy.
Let me go get the book then.
I understand what you're saying. There are plenty
I
of
don't
rules.
think it's +10. I think it's +6 or -6.
I'll look at rune weapons and see if it is -6. If it is, then I've been screwing Indurus this whole time too.
There you have it. It says in the book. Under longbowman.
I'm sorry?
It says in the book under longbowman.
No, longbowman, under rune weapon.
Longbowman can.
Whether it's -6.
Well, technically, I think I'm getting a bonus to be able to parry it all, because you can't actually parry lightning bolts and that sort of thing normally anyway, or dodge them.
But yeah, they're electrically
Whether it's
charged
-6 or
arrows.
-10. Yeah, whether it's -6 or -10, No Name didn't make the parry.
Okay. I do not see the same thing applied in fantasy that is in Rifts. So
All I'm trying to do is look out for the guys. That's it.
I get it. No, I'm fine. No, I'm fine with it.
Okay, it's
took
all
the
good.
time to look. That's fine. I'm not bitching. I'm fine.
I just want to make sure I
look out
didn't
for
come
the
off
guys
as
too.
bitching. So
You're fine. You're
All
all
right.
No,
cool, dude.
we need to clarify. That's important.
And it says under Longbowman, normally a character is -10 to parry or dodge, and I have always said screw the -10 to dodge because you're losing an attack, so there should be some benefit. All right, so it hit though. So you took 25.
Understood. Red is hit points, correct?
Huh? No, it's.
No, I'm saying the red is hit points. The green.
The red is hit points. Yes,
Green is
Thank
STC.
you.
correct. Mac, still holding on.
Yep.
Ursus.
As in character, I yell out, Fallback crisis.
And Xerxes, you hear a little teeny squeak. It says, "Oh, back right there."
Hey, you know what? If Mala can be heard from 3 football fields away so clearly they can have a conversation, I think my 6-inch self can yell so it's not a dinky voice like that.
It's fine. I was just making a joke, Rob. I'm sorry.
I know. It's just 3 football fields away. Really?
I understand. Ursus, sorry.
Ursus puts up
That's
the
a
halt
second.
sign and yells at everyone, "Do a fallback," and starts to.
And Mac was heard. I just want to be clear.
No,
I
no,
was making a joke there. Okay.
no, he's. And with that,
Sorry, Andrew. I didn't mean to interrupt. I just wanted to make sure that you weren't saying do a fallback because you think that Mac wasn't heard.
No, he was about ready to call it anyway, and
Okay.
we'll start to turn the other direction. As he turns, he looks for anyone that has fallen already, because he doesn't know, because he was out in front. Does he see anyone
Correct.
that has fallen?
Give me a perception roll. Just beat an 8.
Oh, perception. Yeah, I can do that.
You beat an 8. You see Indris.
All right, I take off full bucking speed towards Indris.
All right. Next attack, you'll be there. Um. Xerxes, you're moving slow and steady forward.
You know that 3 or 4 feet at a time?
Yep.
Nothing quick.
Yep.
Everyone except for Mac, who's on me, has so far outpaced me, it's not funny.
Yep, I got it. Fine. And is this where it goes off?
This is the one it goes off on.
Okay. What happens?
Everyone needs to make a saving throw for the 3,800 foot wide anti-magic cloud.
Cool.
So
And a natural 18, 19, or 20 is all that works.
save versus
It doesn't
magic.
even matter about your bonuses. Yes, it's a save versus magic.
So all the magic users.
Indris saves!
Indris does save. He's out cold, but he saves. And
Ursus
combined
doesn't care.
20s don't count. I know.
Huh?
And
Why
so
did-
Mac-
so it's 18, 19, 20.
Right,
So
it's
it's
only a
just
natural 18, 19, or 20.
And so Mac turns into his normal size self and
Yeah, he
loses his
basically
grip
popped
on
off
your
my-
foot and flies because it's like you're kicking him.
I kicked you so hard your spell ended.
Isn't Mac nude now?
No, he
No,
was
reduced self is the magic.
shrinks
It
clothes.
shrinks all your clothing and armor and whatnot.
I thought it
Hey,
did.
Mac, can you
That's-
do a balance roll to see if you fall or not?
Or headbutt Xerxes in the nuts as you grow back to size again.
Oh, thank God I got the spell off first.
Try not to point my rune sword at your nads.
Someone's testy.
He was holding it, going charge.
Well, actually, I was planning on standing underneath one of those guys and then doing Size of the Behemoth, holding my sword skyward, and hoping to impale them as I grew.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But that didn't quite work. I got a
I
48.
have wrong V.
Do you have balance?
What you're going to do is get an arrow with a seat on.
So we'll start there. Okay. What happens to active?
All active magic stops.
Okay, so Ursus, did you save?
I don't know. No.
Okay, then
didn't
take
get a
off your
natural-
fleet feet.
Yeah, if you didn't get a natural, your fleet feet goes away.
Oh, did Grignac save?
And I'm sorry, I forgot to roll for Grignac. Give me 1 second. I'll switch the thing and roll for him.
Why is that thing doing that?
And I only got to roll a straight 20. So
What the fuck is going on with my shit?
Grignac saves.
Oh, funny.
So we
You
don't
guys
get your
had
bonus.
2 people that saved?
That's
I had
hilarious.
0.
Sweet.
Someone really cocked it up.
Yeah.
I don't know who, but someone really cocked it up.
So yeah, so no name, Ursus, take off your fleet feet.
Done.
Was that what that icon was? I was trying to represent Grignac's buffing spell. I don't know. what we're using
Grignac's
for
spell
that,
goes
though.
away too. Oh no, Grignac's spell
No,
doesn't
he's
go
No,
away.
Grignac 20.
Save.
He is
Sorry.
basically, though,
All right. I use that.
it is lessened. So, but we can just say it's just not affected or whatever if you want to make it easier.
Yeah,
Because anyone who saves, all of their magic is reduced half.
let's just keep it for this. It's too hard.
Because it's
to
on the
have.
same side.
My save is 32.7.
Can you do me a favor? I assume that the cloud is basically everything. So it's
Everything on the
basically
map.
this. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You can tell me exactly what I was asking,
I'm sorry, I apologize. I was trying to answer your question.
which I hadn't finished yet.
My bad.
I'm-
My
I'm
bad.
assuming the center is them.
No.
Okay.
The center, actually, from what I've read of the spell, and I read it 3 times every round while I was casting just to make sure I had it correct, has to be Xerxes, actually.
Oh, the center is Xerxes.
The
Interesting.
center is
Okay.
the caster, and then it goes 3,800 feet out.
Out from you.
Yet-
Okay. And
Yet
does it
another
move
reason
with
why
you, or-
casting range and effect range should be 2 different things in every single spell book Palladium has. Sorry,
Agreed.
continue.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah, and no, agreed. So, and it moves with you. Does it move with the wind? What are we
If I
determining?
move, it
It
moves.
doesn't move the wind.
If I move, it moves. Because
Okay.
it's centered on me.
So it always stays centered on you. Okay, cool.
Right.
Yeah.
And the reason I'm pointing that out is only because if they're at 1,500 feet away, they'd still have to run literally like twice the distance we are. I mean, another 1,500 feet to like get out of it.
Got it.
And the reason I never said anything to the group, guys, is that I was under the impression, should I speak to you, I would interrupt my casting, which is why I pointed that out to Victor.
I was.
No, and I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. I'm just saying, it's like, that's the reason I didn't tell my comrades.
Got it. Grignac, what you doing?
Would it be okay if he
Die.
noticed? Or do you need me to roll do you need me to roll a perception to notice Indorus?
No, you're fine. You're next to him. You're
Okay.
close enough.
I would like to take the time. I don't know if he has any other healing, but since it seems to be the only thing he's close to being able to do at the moment, and I know you posted the notes way back up in the chat, but there's a simple chant of healing that's self or touch, so I'm assuming I could touch him. And the chants are 1d4 plus 1 attack, so I'd have to roll a 1d4 plus 1 in battle, from what I'm reading on Grignac's sheet.
Okay, say that again.
The chant of healing, which is self or touch, so either me or whoever I touch, the chant takes 1d4 plus 1 attacks in battle. Normal, it takes
Yep.
2d4 minutes.
Yep.
And I can heal up to 40 points at 1 SDC or 1 hit point per melee round. I realize it's not close, but would that magic start to bring him back to being conscious?
You start chanting.
Okay, well, let me just roll the d4 then, because I don't know if there's anything else I can do quickly, and I want to get the priest back up. Oh, put the R first. Surprised I'm doing as well as I am right now. Oh, please make it low. Yeah. Okay, so it'll take in 4 battle actions going forward. This will be the first one.
Got it. Um. Moment. Reading. You totally
Yep.
screwed me there.
Mission accomplished.
I had the feeling this was going to be really our ace in the hole. Yeah, Dave, you might be able to stabilize them. I don't know. I haven't done much of the medical skills, so Ursus's advice is.
I don't have it. I think Brignac does, though.
Oh, I apologize. I was looking at a spell, and yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah, do you? After casting, I suppose I could use it do holistic medicine roll, but I'm gonna have to wait the 4
So
actions to try that.
I have holistic medicine, and I also have an amulet that boosts coma death by 20%.
I think Inertia's about to get some benefit from you here, really quick.
So, quick question. The range for negate magic is 60 feet. We have used negate magic when Crisis faced a anti-magic cloud, and Crisis successfully dispelled it.
I thought he used an anti-magic shield. With that.
The reason I used the reason it worked at all was because it was a rune ring. Otherwise, I couldn't have gotten the spell off inside the cloud. When I was in Sunder's area, and we
Okay,
did
that's
that,
how that worked.
because-
Okay, that works.
yeah, that's the only reason I had that caveat.
I gotcha. Okay, cool. Then he will do that.
And I had to save from the spell first before I could even attempt to use the rune ring.
Got it.
That was one set of lucky dice.
Good.
Could
What
have
happened?
TPK'd the entire party.
Okay. And
Blaze
no
of
name.
glory. That's all I say.
Yeah, that's
And
exactly
Rob,
what
could
it
you
was.
make it 5, please?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. No name, what you doing?
No name is standing his ground. I want to pay particular attention to the arrows as to Legolimp there.
Yep.
Because the
So
archers
that-
are visible.
Possibly seeing an arrow being fired from 1,000 feet away and the distance of travel might aid me in parrying or might allow me to attack it to stop it from hitting.
No,
we can
but you'll
discuss
be
that
able to
depending
parry
on
it.
the action, but sorry.
You'll still be able to parry it at the negative.
All right. Well, basically that's what I'm doing. I'm basically just standing guard over Andrus.
Gotcha.
I can't really help him, but
Well, you see her taking aim at you and firing a arrow.
Imagine her surprise when it doesn't turn into a lightning bolt.
Or not surprised at all. Parry dodge.
parrying. Sorry.
Good luck.
And it's minus
10.
10.
okay, we are minus 10, yep.
If you just roll your normal dice and then take 10 off, then you know what it is.
All right, not enough. Got hit again.
That works.
She didn't have any other magical bonuses or things that increase the range of her bow.
No, I'm not surprised her bonus is that high, honestly, at this point.
You take that.
All right.
That's what I was expecting to see.
Oh no, I was more curious about the range because she's shooting about twice the range of a person can shoot.
Not for a longbowman.
Yeah, it is. Longbowman, a giant-sized longbowman can only shoot 900 feet.
Do rune weapons save separately?
I'm sorry?
No,
Okay.
Rune weapons are immune.
yeah, they are still, they can't talk to you because we've always said they've gone quiet, but you can still utilize their powers.
They're high strength too.
In other words, the metal bow will still function if it's a rune bow, but unless she saves, like I had to do, she can't utilize a spell
Or
power
maybe
of the
she's
bow.
using a regular bow.
Well, no, I think she's using a regular bow. I don't think it's a rune bow. I think it's probably a really well-made bow that has some special bonuses, but none of it's magic. Like a dwarven corrected bow, for lack of a better definition.
Yeah, but the range that she's got though is crazy.
That's okay. I'm sure if Kava had survived and stayed, he'd be about her, what she's doing.
No, he was a ranger. He wasn't a longbowman.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Longbowman.
Oh, but
has
the
some-
range will come from the steel.
Let it go. We could just move on from that.
Thank you.
About 940 feet he would have shot.
Mac. Regular sized Mac.
How far away from me is Indris roughly? Do I think I can throw my amulet at Grignac? And
You
have
think
him
you can
catch it?
throw your amulet to Grignac? Yes.
Okay, so I throw my medallion of willpower at Grignac,
Do you
and
want
I
me to
yell.
roll to hit?
I yell back to him. Press it against his flesh and ask and tell him to hold in there. Just to hold on.
You get a grunt and a thumbs up while he's waving his arms in a kind of a dancing chant.
Nice.
So Grignac.
Yes, sir?
Dancing, chanting. You are still creating a spell.
That's why I was going to ask you if he could catch it. Because
I'm asking you, kind of. I mean, you have just as much experience with magic in this damn game as I do. I think because you grunted and thumbs up but didn't really make a thing, I really don't have a problem with you catching this thing, personally.
Okay, I was just going to totally leave it up to your judgment call on this because
I'm okay.
this was, for me, it's gray area.
It's especially with shamanism, since he's doing kind of like a bit of dancing and moving around, it should seem fairly reasonable, I think, to say that he can kind of maneuver his dancing to get it.
Hey,
Did we lose Scott?
Oh, did we? I'm sorry, I'm not looking at...
That's okay.
yeah, we did.
according
on
to the
Skype,
feed,
sorry.
we still have him at the moment.
He's not. His Skype camera went away.
Yeah, I just saw it go away on the...
It's still fairly
feed.
clean on.
It is. The rest of you guys haven't really moved at all. You did a great job.
Just got lucky on that one.
Probably. But still.
All right. So, yes. So Mac, you threw it. Just roll over a 5, Mac, on a straight 20. You did
My straight 20 was 14. I start running toward the enemies.
fine. Oh, enemies. Okay.
Yep.
Move up a square.
Oh, now we lost.
Ursus.
You said that he would be standing next to Indris on this turn.
I
Correct?
did, and that's your turn.
I'm back.
From the last turn.
Welcome back.
Uh,
Yeah,
That's the end of this.
mate.
all right.
That's your turn.
The end
Seminole.
of this turn is when I get there,
Yes.
and that's
You
all
were
I
a
get.
1,000 feet. you were almost 1,000 feet in front of everyone.